Germany and Europe. Key developments as of December 12, 2025. Chancellor Friedrich Merz, ratings and policy direction. Recent national polling places Chancellor Friedrich Merz at a historic low in approval. Major trackers report roughly 71% dissatisfied with his performance, and about 26 to 29% satisfied, with AfD often leading CDU-CSU in party preference. This slide has been covered by multiple outlets summarizing the newest Força waves. In parallel, Merz and the Black-Red coalition have flagged a difficult macroeconomic backdrop and floated tighter social spending, a higher effective retirement age via incentives to work longer, and elements of a funded capital-backed pillar in pensions. Debate within the coalition and with industry groups has centered on renaming and tightening Bürgergeld rules and on medium-term financing gaps in infrastructure and health pension systems. Coverage of the latest coalition rounds underscores pressure to deliver concrete measures. Hamburg votes, basic income pilot and climate target. Hamburgers are voting today on two binding referendums. Hamburg tests basic income, a UBI, pilot for 2,000 randomly selected residents over 3 years. €1,346 per month, plus health insurance, inflation indexed and offset by participants' own income. Hamburg future decision to bring the city's climate neutrality target forward to 2040. Turnout has been strong, with advanced postal voting high. Official information and major outlets confirm the legal thresholds. Each proposal must reach at least 20% yes of all eligible voters and outpoll no. Early counts this evening suggested the climate measure narrowly ahead and the UBI pilot facing headwinds, but results were still partial at the time of reporting. Supporters frame the pilot as a rigorous test of income security, labor market effects, and administrative feasibility. Critics warn about crowding out existing benefits, downward pressure on wages, and budgetary risk if scaled. Hamburg's Senate parties, except the left, have generally opposed both initiatives, citing cost and feasibility concerns. Civil society groups backing the measures highlight philanthropic co-funding and research design. This week, the European Commission under Ursula von der Leyen survived 2 motions of censure in Strasbourg. The left criticized trade overtures toward a renewed U.S. deal, while the right targeted climate and migration lines. Neither motion came close to the absolute majority needed, leaving the Commission in place. Bundestag lifts immunity of 2 AfD MPs. The German Bundestag stripped parliamentary immunity from Stefan Brenner and Matthias Musdorf, enabling prosecutors to proceed, insult, defamation in one case, and an alleged Nazi salute in the other, according to reporting from Germany-focused and European outlets. AfD calls the move politically motivated. Lawmakers say the step follows standard legal procedure for investigations. Switzerland adjusts protection for some Ukrainians. Switzerland decided not to fully lift S protection status, now prolonged until March 2027, but adopted a new regulation for 7 western Ukrainian regions it now deems sufficiently safe for return. The changes take effect on the 1st of November 2025 and apply to new and pending applications. Bern also clarified short return visits to Ukraine are possible under conditions. Latvian authorities have ordered 841 Russian citizens to depart by mid-October 2025 for failing to meet long-term EU residence and A2-level Latvian language requirements, among other conditions introduced after Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Riga says tens of thousands complied or left voluntarily. These remaining cases missed deadlines. The EU today begins the operational rollout of the entry-exit system at external Schengen borders. Non-EU travelers will have biometric data face plus fingerprints captured on first entry, replacing passport stamps with electronic records to curb overstays and identity fraud. Implementation starts now and scales up across 29 participating countries, with full functionality targeted in 2026. Why this matters now? Domestic politics. Merz's slump and tough social retirement debates point to a winter of fiscal and reform trade-offs. Social policy experiments. Hamburg's UBI vote could set a national precedent. Even if the pilot fails today, the issue is clearly mainstream. Rule of law and extremism. The AfD immunity cases keep legal scrutiny on far-right actors in parliament. Migration and asylum. Switzerland's calibrated approach and Latvia's enforcement highlight tighter, rules-based regimes across Europe. Thank you for your attention. You've been watching Berlin Bulletin. Support the channel with a subscription and a comment. See you next time.